866-582-9933. Any subject you'd like to call in on. Federal Reserve to gain power under new plan. Because you know what's smart? Let's give more power to the agency that is the most corrupt, the most responsible for the financial collapse of the United States of America and the global economy as a whole. Especially, you know what a good time to give them more power is? When there's over 222 co-sponsors on a bill that would like to audit their criminal activity. That's a good time to give them more powers. When the audit the Fed bill is gaining momentum. When we want to see the paperwork. When we want to see what's actually happening behind closed doors as the minions of the elite hoard the money that they print and buy up the infrastructure. The Federal Reserve, already arguably the most powerful agency in the U.S. government. See, right off the bat, it's a lie. It's not an agency of the U.S. government. Oh, people will argue, it's a quasi-agency. It is a private bank that prints its own money out of nothing. Zero, zilch. That's what it is. Watch America, freedom to fascism. Understand the truth. So there's a lie off the bat. The only thing that's telling you the truth is it's arguably the most powerful. It is powerful, but it's not an agency of the U.S. government. We'll get sweeping new authority to regulate any company whose failure could endanger the United States economy and markets under the Obama administration's regulatory overhaul plan. Again, this is an attempt for them to go after anybody that's not playing by the rules. This is total dictatorial powers in the new technopoly. That's what this is. The final plan, due to be released on Wednesday, that's tomorrow for those that don't know, which originally aimed to streamline. They love that word streamlining. We're streamlining everything. Sustainability, streamlining, green. Oh, buzzwords. They're great. And consolidate banking and securities regulation in one or two agencies. Now is expected to sidestep most jurisdictional disputes and simply impose across-the-board standards to be applied by all financial regulators according to the administration and industry sources. So again, as the people wake up to the Federal Reserve, as more and more people understand that they need to protest the Fed, as we have over 222 co-sponsors on 1207, H.R. 1207, audit the Fed, that'll probably get thrown out. But again, we want it on the House floor. We want it at least to get voted on. We'd love to see it passed. I would love to see it get to the point where the president has to veto it and show his true, reptilian colors. And that doesn't mean I think he's a reptile. It means I think he's a monster. He's a very slick talker. He's willing to work for the scum of the earth. He's willing to be a pawn of the elite. The speech reader of the elite. I mean, that's what he is. He is the face of tyranny right now. Like I said, we're going, and I'm going to get into this story next, we're going from a period when the Hitler youth were blonde-haired and blue-eyed to the Obama youth and City Corps being, young men of color and, minorities. That's who they're targeting now to do the dirty work of their child Stasi force. And that's a reality. That's not something, I'm making up. That's what we're seeing in commercials, in pop culture. He is the new face of tyranny. When you have kids in military formation wearing red, white, and black saying they are change, watch out. Really, seriously, watch your back. We're going to come back to Pam, Lee, Steve, and more. It's 866-582-9933. Just unbelievable news. We're talking about the technopoly out here. How about robo-ferrets? We talked about the Pentagon-controlled beetles yesterday. Of course, the robo-fish, the big dogs. We talked about the ripsaw. We told you about these new bullets that have microchips are going to be guided by lasers today. Why not robo-ferrets? Back after this. All right, we were talking a little bit about this Obama Youth Corps. Well, right here, they're linking up the green movement with the Youth Corps development. Oh, New Orleans program links green jobs, youth development. New Orleans resident Jordan Walters quit his sales job this year to join a youth service program that would allow him to explore a field he believes will be recession-proof, renewable energy. In a way, he's right. It is going to be recession-proof because you're going to have to live on a lower standard. You're going to have to drive a different kind of car, live in a different kind of house, have a one-child policy, not have as much garbage. You're the problem. You and your carbon footprint, slave. You're the problem. You're the issue. Join the Youth Corps. Mainstream news. All right, so I promised a little robotic drug ferret action. Here it is. This is out of pddnet.com. A new type of robot being developed will make it easier to detect drugs, weapons, explosives, and illegal immigrants concealed in cargo containers. Dubbed the Cargo Screening Ferret and designed for use at seaports and airports, the device is being worked on at the University of Sheffield with the funding from Engineering and Physical Sciences Research Council, the EPSRC. The ferret will be the world's first cargo screening device able to pinpoint all kinds of illicit substances, and his first designed to operate inside standard freight containers. So the technopoly grows. And as it grows, by the way, people are asking for IP addresses and online customer IDs. This one's out of Vegas. A Nevada newspaper says it has been served a federal grand jury subpoena seeking information about readers who posted comments on the paper's website. The Las Vegas Review-Journal reported Tuesday that its editor, Thomas Mitchell, plans to fight the request, which the newspaper received after reporting on a federal tax fraud case against business owner Robert Kerr. So they want to go after the IRS protesters, too. That's a big thing. They like going after the patriots, the people against the IRS, the people that have seen America Freedom to Fascism, the people that understand what the MIAC report really is, and these other DHS Fusion Center documents are, and who they're targeting and why. They like to demonize them.